All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, and the glory unto YAHAWAH, BaHaShem, YAHAWASHI, BaHaShem, Rakak Badash. Double honors to the apostles and unto the elders of great millstones, who master time of this truth. Honors to the brethren in Akim that's been pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And to Wadi YAHAWAH, BaHaShem, YAHAWASHI for allowing me to come back with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be pretty much what's the word? Dearth, I believe it is. It's another way of saying famine or lackage, and the reason this topic came to my mind was because I was watching the elder brother YAHAWAH and he was going in on how these banks ain't really doing what they're supposed to. People aren't able to get their money. People are, being what you would call finessed, by these banks, and that would lead to people being, not so happy, very pissed off, because because we know that according to the scriptures, money is a defense, and that's what you use to to in your everyday life, you do to feed yourself, feed your family, put gas in your car, be able to pay for the roof that is over your head, and without that money, it could be it will be very difficult for people to even just be stable, and even just to be stable in the mind, and that could lead to people going and doing whatsoever their heart desires, as the book of Second Ezra goes into, that their actions, the course of the action shall stand in their power. This is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 16, and it says, "For there shall be sedition among men." Now, when you look up this definition of sedition, and it says, "A conduct or speech indicating people to rebel against the authority of a state or monarch." So it's rebellion, revolt, all right, rioting, and we see, throughout the world, the uproars of the people, But verse 16, coming back here, it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another." And I wouldn't be surprised that they invade these banks, and people be like, "Where the fuck's my money at? Damn it!" Throwing, setting banks on fire, doing all kinds of crazy stuff, And the brother was mentioning that on his live, and I could very well see it. I could very well see it going and coming, or becoming the purge, is what I meant to say, where people just don't give a damn, And it says, "And they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." So whatever these people are going to want to do, the Most High is going to make it to where you're going to be able to do what you want, Okay. And this is the uproars of the people, brothers. Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. "And he answered me then and said, Measure thou the times diligently in itself. And when thou see the part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou well understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made." And this is soon to come, where our Lord, he's going to visit this world in which he made. And it said, "Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people," which that's what we see, "then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things that were before thee," or Salakia. Then it said that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, because our power, he declares the end from the beginning. Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 10. And it says here, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, "My counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure." And that's right. And the counsel of the Most High, that's what's going to stand. And he's going to be doing all his pleasure, meaning whatsoever he desires, whatever he wants, that's what he's going to be able to do. Okay? He's going to do all his pleasure. And one of his pleasures, one of the things in which he's going to send, going back to the book of 2 Ezra 15, verse 5, it says, "Behold, thus saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And for what reason? For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled. You see that? So that's why the Most High is going to bring these things upon the earth and upon you wicked people. You know? Matter of fact, let's go to the book of Ezekiel. Should I go to the book of Ezekiel? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Ezekiel 16 and 17. It says, Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem. And this is the one way that he could do it, to where you people can't even buy it, you know? And then give it to the point where, you know, it's too much for you to even buy, even if you got it. You know, people are going to be stealing food too. And it says, And they shall eat bread by weight and with care, and they shall drink water by measure and with astonishment, that they may want bread and water, and be astonished with one another, and consume away in their iniquity, meaning the things in which they have done, the things that which they have done that is not right in the sight of our power. Okay. Ezekiel 5 and 16. When I shall send upon you the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for your destruction. See, so this is for you people's destruction, in which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff of bread. So will I send upon you famine and evil beast, and they shall beware thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I will bring the sword upon thee. And it says, I, the Lord, have spoken it. You see that? And then when the Lord speaks, we know that what? That's a wrap, you know. But the Most High says that's what's going to go. Ezekiel 6 and 10. And they shall know that I am the Lord. And it says, and that I have not said in vain that I would do this evil unto them. Thus saith the Lord, YAHAWASHI, smite with thy hand, and stomp with thy foot, and say, Alas, for the evil abominations of the house of Israel, for they shall fall by the sword, by the famine, and by the pestilence. You see that? And that's going to happen for all you people. But we know that what, according to the scriptures, that judgment must start at the house of the Most High. You know, it's the time of Jacob's trouble. But really, when it's the time of Jacob's trouble, your ass is going to be in trouble too. And it says, And he that is afar shall die of the pestilence, and he that is near shall fall by the sword, and he that remaineth and is besieged shall die by the famine. Thus will I accomplish my fury upon them. Then shall ye know that I am the Lord, when their slain men shall be among their idols round about their altars, upon every high hill, and on all the tops of the mountains, and under every green tree, and under every thick oak. It says the Lord, Salakia, under every thick oak, the place where they did offer sweet salvery to all their idols, and that's what our people do, to this day. And that pisses the Most High off. So will I stretch out my hand upon them, and I will make the land desolate, and it says, and yea, more desolate than the wilderness of the Bath, and all their inhabitations, and they shall know that I am the Lord. And you gonna know real quick. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Also thou son of man, thus saith the Lord YAHAWASHI unto the land of Israel, the end is come upon the four corners of the land. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations. And everyone's going to get paid back for what they have done, whether it be good or evil. And my eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abomination shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Thus saith the Lord YAHAWASHI, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. And that's what's coming, just bad times for you people. And it says, and an end is come, the end is come. It watches for thee, behold, it is come. And it says, the morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land. The time is come, the day of trouble is near, and we're in those days of trouble, and not the sounding of the mountains, and not the sounding again of the mountains. Now will I surely pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense, meaning to pay back thee for all thine abominations, and my eye shall not spare, neither will I have pity. And it says, I'm going to start from the 9th verse, Salakia, and it says, and my eye shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, and I will recompense to thy ways, Salakia, and I will recompense according to thy ways, and thine abominations, and that are in the midst of thee, and he shall know that I am the Lord that smiteth. And that's what's happening. The Lord, he's smiting. Okay. What we want to pray is that, the Most High, he keeps us alive in this time. That he keeps us alive in this time of famine, in this time of evil. Matter of fact, let me grab this and I'll end it here through the Spirit. Psalms chapter 33, verse 18. Behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy. See that? And that's what we want to have, the fear and the faith and the hope, which is hope in the Most High. And it says to deliver the soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. Our heart, see, and that's what the Most High is going to do for us. He's going to keep our soul from the death to come. And he's going to keep us alive in the famine that's near. And our soul waiteth for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. See that? So he's going to help us. He's going to shield us. For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name. Let thy mercy, O Lord, be upon us, according as we hope in him. And that's what we're going to have our hope in and our trust in, because he's our help, he's our shield, he's our buckler, and the horn of our salvation and our high tower. And that's who we're going to trust in the time of trouble to come. So I'm going to go ahead and end here through the Spirit. I pray this lesson was edifying, exhorting, and comforting. As always, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and the glory unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. The honors to the apostles and to the elders, a great millstone, GMS, for taught me this truth. Honors to the brethren in the Akim that's been pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And to Wadi YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, for allowing me to come back with another lesson. And it's on to the next one. Shalom.